Tyler Adams is entering his 4th season already at RB Leipzig for the U.S. international. He's already played for a couple managers who are now in the Premier League, and Jesse Marsch and Ralf Rangnick. Earlier this week, Adams actually sat down with our Alexis Nunes to discuss both those managers.
I have to ask you, because you worked with some pretty lit managers. I mean, and one of those that I know you have mad respect for is Jesse Marsch. He's stealing headlines now in England and the UK because he's now the manager of Leeds. And Leeds, is such an historic club for England that some are wondering, who's this American? Like, is he almost worth this role, with all due respect? What can you tell us about him that you think would definitely bring something new, that little extra sauce to Leeds?
I mean, I think as an American, you have to earn your respect wherever you go. I think, when you go to Leeds and you come after a manager like Marcelo Bielsa, it's obviously a big name.
He's an absolute genius, isn't he?
Exactly. So it's not going to be easy. But, for me, I'm just really grateful for Jesse giving me the opportunity to become a professional. He kind of groomed me and gave me my first opportunities to play the professional game. So he's very heart to heart with you. He's upfront and honest with you, and I think that he'll do well there.
So man management, which people always talk about, is so underrated in football, right?
Super important. Super important. I think that when you can have a good connection with your players, they want to battle for you. They want to fight for you on the field every weekend. So being able to sit down and talk to them, whether it's about football, about life, that connection's important.
And someone else that you got to work with too, Ralf Rangnick, he brought you to Leipzig, didn't he? What was that like working with him? Because again, he's in the headlines, of course, at Manchester United, although we know he's not going to be the permanent manager, but he's still going to be behind the scenes. But I think now in the UK, there's just this mad respect for German managers. You almost just want to buy into how they are. From the Jurgen Klopps, we've seen what Thomas Tuchel has done at Chelsea, and now Ralf Rangnick. What is it about German managers and him that you think just makes them these geniuses? Yeah,
they're very simple, but they're very intelligent at the end of the day. They know what will be efficient and successful, and they just stick to what they're good at. And I think that's what's important about the German managers, and kind of what creates the difference for them. When you look at a coach like Ralf Rangnick and his ability to grow a club from the inside out. At first he's a sporting director, then he waits for the right coach to come to Leipzig in Julian Nagelsmann, and then he takes back over as sort of that sporting director role. So he has the ability to not only find the players and identify the talent, but also the ability to coach and create a system that works best for them, which is interesting.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.